I'm Cort.
I'm Angie B.
Yeah,
Be
let's talk.
happy. Let's talk. So I was thinking of something that I would never do again.
Yeah, never.
Never. I tried it, didn't like it. I'm never doing it again.
The
The butt.
what? The butt?
Yeah.
Oh, backdoor activity?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, never ever again for you, huh?
Never, ever.
Oh,
Never.
well,
No. No.
why?
I don't know. But that little thing behind you is creeping me out because I'm like, gotta go in the back door.
Oh,
What's one
well,
thing you would never
sometimes
do?
one thing I would never ever do again, like something I've done before and will never do it again.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Um, I I don't have anything as dramatic as that I could think of right off the top of my head.
Have you
Like
ever
there are
done it?
like, hmm,
Have you ever done it?
um, one thing I would never do is go on a roller coaster again.
Oh yeah, I won't do that again either.
No, no.
I won't do that again either. I don't blame
Mm-hmm.
you.
I'll never go on a roller coaster again.
So I will not.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm not going to confirm nor deny the other thing.
You said it all without answering. And you don't answer, you already know the answer. And you got a smile on your face.
And look at the
Oh, the roller coaster for me. Yeah, we'll go change that subject real quick. Yeah,
not that there's anything wrong with it, and
each their own.
hey, you yeah,
Each their own.
sometimes you think you wonder if you like something, you try it and you're like, yeah, not for me,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. Or it
I
might be, well, maybe a couple times, but not all the time. Or maybe it's your new favorite thing. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very venturous when it comes to things, I guess. I don't know. Some
Well,
things I don't want to try new.
right.
I
If it ain't broke,
stay
don't fix it.
comfortable where I'm at. So if
Mm-hmm.
I just stay in my comfort zone, I guess. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
roller coasters, on the other hand, no, not for
Not
me.
comfortable. No.
No, no.
Mm-mm. Back
Blue
in the
streak.
day,
Nope.
yeah, back in the day, Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, that was a big deal.
What was your
And
first roller coaster?
the first one I ever rode, I don't remember well, it was Cedar Point, something. I don't remember the first one I rode. I think at the time, like the biggest one I rode was dang, they've made bigger ones since then. I don't remember now. I don't remember the name. It wasn't the. Do you remember some of the roller coaster names at
Um,
Cedar Point?
I remember my first roller coaster was the Blue Streak.
Okay, I
It's
remember that
probably the
name.
wimpiest one there, and that scared the shit out of me.
Do you remember the one
Iron
before the
Dragon.
recent? That sounds familiar. What
Is
was
that
the one that had the biggest incline at the time? It was like almost vertical, and it was the
the
tallest one.
Magnum?
Yes, the Magnum. I rode that once, and that beat the shit out of me. I had a bathing suit top on underneath my t-shirt because there was the water rides, like the water rafting rides.
Yeah, I like them.
And so I had planned on going on those. So I had a bathing suit, like a bikini top underneath, and it had the buckle in the back, right by, the middle of my back, and riding this Magnum. I mean, the whole thing is just slamming me around.
Your tits
And
fell out.
no, well, I didn't
Oh,
have anything to
damn.
fall out, but I, no, but from being bounced around, my back was all bruised. after that
from your
ride.
clip.
From my clip and being slammed against the back of that roller coaster. And I went with a girlfriend and we had sat closer to the front.
Oh, yeah.
And that no,
I really
no, but
thought you're
I have neck problems and stuff. I can't, and vertigo and all that shit. So I couldn't physically tolerate a roller coaster anymore.
I couldn't either. I'm too
I
old.
feel like I'm on my own personal roller coaster if I bend over too far or stand up too quick. I'm on my own tilt-a-whirl. Okay. Every day is an amusement park day for me. So mhm.
Oh, yes, it is. It's a great it's just great to get old. Just a
How
great feeling
old?
to be old.
I've had I've had vertigo for 20
Mm.
years.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually a little bit longer because Nick, my oldest boy, he's 21 and he was about 6 months old when I had my first bout of vertigo.
Oh,
And
wow.
it was bad. And I've had it ever since. They call it benign positional vertigo.
Mm.
And it's just it happens. Like we have little crystals in our inner ear. I don't know if you knew that. Little tiny crystals that help keep our equilibrium, our balance, kind of like our, like a compass in our head. And those crystals can get disjointed, like they get out of they have little pockets they live in.
Mm.
Sometimes they fall out of their little pockets. And when they fall out of their little pockets, that's when everything feels like it's spinning for you.
Wow.
And so those crystals have to settle down. And sometimes allergies or like increased inner ear swelling can make that happen. Or sometimes it just
Happens.
happens. I'm one of those people that just happens.
Mm.
And I've learned to live with it, so it's no big deal anymore.
Right.
It's like
Especially if
living
you
on a
deal with
ship.
it.
I'm see like
Never
I'm used
know.
to
You
I'm
never
used to
know.
walking like this, so it's like, yeah, I'm good.
I don't know. I've never had that. But I really was hoping you were going to tell me that the roller coaster shook you around so much that it unbuckled your shit and your shit was flopping everywhere. I mean, mine probably would have been flopping me in my face, but
Yeah, you would have had two black eyes after that.
they had hurt. I don't care. Anyone that got a big chest, you run without a bra, this crap hurts. Like that's why
Hmm.
you see us running like this.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
like
Well,
that.
plus, you like to get a little feel up on yourself. You know you do.
Got
Oh,
to.
can you hear my dogs barking?
No.
They are going nuts. Somebody must be here. Somebody must be home because they're going nuts.
Daddy's home.
So, Daddy, Big
Daddy.
Daddy's home.
Oh, I thought Big Daddy was behind you.
No, this is Lil Willie.
I know. Hi, little Willie. Mwah.
Aw. I think he's too distracting you. He's
Yes, I think he is too, because I keep like
We'll
my
just put him over
mind.
there.
I just keep looking at him.
Uh, he
He likes to
he does
take.
he
He
has
likes to
brown eyes.
peek. He
He
likes
likes
to
to
peek.
peek, yes.
Yeah,
He's
he's full of shit.
a peeping Willie. Not a peeing Willie, although it could be
A
that
Pee
too.
Wee Willie.
Pee Wee's Playhouse. Do you
Oh,
remember Pee Wee's Playhouse?
yes. I
Loved
actually,
that
I
show.
did too. I actually did too.
He
That
passed
was a good
away this
show.
year.
Did he?
Yep. I don't remember what his real name was. I'm sorry. But yeah, he Pee Wee Herman, the actor who played Pee Wee Herman passed away.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought
I
he was
liked Pee Wee.
funny. I did too. I like
I
Pee
did
Wee.
too. His show was really good. I thought it was. And his movie, uh, the
Big Adventure.
Pee Wee's Big Adventure. There you go. Tequila. Da, 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 da.
I
Remember we were always doing that dance? Oh
still do.
gosh.
I still find myself doing that dance. I just can't help myself. I'm like an
Yep.
animal.
Or anytime you get into a pair of platform shoes, You just got to do that dance and play that song.
I don't know.
I don't know if you
Do you
probably don't
get
wear
in
platform shoes.
No, I don't. I don't. Because
Yeah.
I'm already got, I'm not tall. I'm average height. So it makes me feel too tall.
Too tall
Yeah, I feel
instead of
too
two
tall.
chains.
Right.
Too tall.
Or too chin. Working on that.
I used to wear lifted, like in the 90s, the platform sandals were really big, and really chunky heels on the shoes, which is coming back. Everything I wore in high school is coming back now, so I'm not mad about that.
Yeah,
Uh
I've noticed that too. A lot of stuff that's coming back
but
from
I can't wear that stuff now because I'll roll my ankle too easily.
I
I
don't
just
even wear high heels.
I
I never was a high
rarely
heel
will.
person.
Oh, I loved high heels. I could run a freaking marathon in high
Yeah,
heels.
not
But
me.
since with I think with I have fibromyalgia, and so with that and arthritis that I have, it makes it more
And
difficult.
vertical.
And the vertigo, yeah.
Could you just
I'll wear heels, but very rarely. I'll wear them for a special occasion, especially if I know I'm not going to be in them very long. I'll wear them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I tried the heel thing. They're not for me. They're
Well,
not.
then there's certain heels that you don't even really wear anywhere. You just put them on. So just for the look.
So you're supposed to
Don't
just sit
intend,
there.
yes, or lay there. Yeah, you don't, they're not meant to walk in.
I could see me wearing a pair of high heels. That thing would probably end up in right in his ass.
Well, if you're into that, it might be something he likes. So,
No, I don't think he's into that. Not,
uh,
no.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Get the visual out of my freaking head.
Okay, go
Like,
back to shoes though. What kind of shoes do you wear now? So
um,
what's your go-to kind of shoe?
comfy.
Comfy, like a tennis shoe or a Croc
It depends on my
or
outfit.
okay.
So, yeah, I gotta have comfy tennis shoes. I'll wear like during the fall and winter season. Then I got my boots if it's snowy or if it's cold. And I like my Crocs. Like I got them on right now. I do.
Are
But
they fleece lined or regular?
just regular. I got some fleece line ones, but they're not Crocs. I got them because they said they're Michigan.
Yeah.
I got
It's
me
okay
and
if they're not
Mike.
the Croc.
Right.
It's not if they're not Croc brand, it's okay.
Husband's a big Michigan Wolverines fan. So, and it was a big game because it was a Michigan State game. So
Hmm.
I seen those at Myers. It's like, he'd love a pair of those. I'll get some too. I don't really watch the game. If
Hmm.
I'm in person watching a game, I will watch a game. But to watch it on TV, it's boring. I don't know what practice what I
Yeah.
preach.
Yeah. Don't go down the stairs. Don't open that door.
Right, right. I'm always yelling at the TV or something, or even like some of the shows I watch because I watch a lot of TV reality shows.
Yes.
Those are my favorite. I don't know why, but I can like so relate to some of those people on there. It's like, oh, okay, so
Hmm. I
there's
like
other
them.
people out there like
There.
me or like my family. Like,
Yes. Yes. Okay, here's something cute, funny. So we saw a commercial on TV for the Real Housewives of whatever. They have so many of them, right? And Jacob, my 7-year-old, he says, "What's that show about?" And I'm like, "Oh, you wouldn't be interested in that show." And he says, "Is it a show about a bunch of sassy ladies?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you could say that. I want to watch that. I want to watch the sassy ladies."
oh my gosh. I am definitely hooked on TLC. TLC,
TLC. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
There are reality shows on there like 1,000 Pound Sisters,
Oh, yep.
Smothered. That's a good one. 90 Day
What's that about?
Fiance. Smothered is
What's
about
Smothered about?
a mother and daughter or son who have a very close bond. They're like best friends. They're really, really close. Like I'm really close to my mom, but some of these mom and daughters are very close. You have to check it out. Check it out.
Okay.
But I mean, some of that stuff is like, oh, right, there's some boundaries that should be set for that.
Yeah.
I'm close to my kids, but I kind of helicopter sometimes, but I don't go like they go.
Yeah.
Huh. I've had my
Yeah.
share of say so on that. Like, whoa.
I like to watch Hoarders. Makes me feel better about my house.
Yes, I like hoarders too. Hoarders is another thing I like to
Mm.
watch. But in the 90-day course, I said that.
How about
That
like the design, like the
home design.
HGTV home design, and then also House Hunters, where people are looking for new houses to buy?
Yes. Yes.
I love that show.
I think I start watching those shows and then my mind starts going. Like any house I've ever lived in, I sit there and think visually, like, this could look really good if I did knocked off this wall and did
Yeah.
this. And
Yeah.
so when I
I
start
know.
watching those shows, my mind starts getting
Yep.
creative. Like, man, I could do this. Like,
Yep. Do you
I
like to look at houses for sale, like on Zillow, just to see the inside of the houses? Look at the pictures.
Yep. Or if we're driving down a road, I see a house for sale, I'll look at the address and I Google it just so I can see what it looks like inside. And then I'll be
Hmm.
like judging. Well,
I
I would
do too.
change this.
You're like,
They should
you
have
hung
done
that
that
picture
before
too
they
high.
put the pictures on there.
Yes. Or like, girl, why that color? That's a horrible color of walls, or you hung that picture too high, or why would you put the couch there? That doesn't make any sense. I would put it over here.
Yeah, my mind does
Or
that
some of
too.
those pictures, those real estate pictures, the people like they didn't even bother cleaning their house.
Oh, I
And
know. And they just put it up
I'll
there.
zoom in. I'll zoom in on those pictures, be like, what kind of trash you got sitting on the kitchen counter? Like,
I mean, I'm not the cleanest, but I ain't the messiest.
no, but there's like basically
Some of
like
that
I've
stuff
seen
is like,
hoarder type houses that are on Zillow,
are they trying to
and
show you
either,
how much space is in that room? Like, you can
yeah,
put
this
all
is
of
how
this
much
in
shit
here.
it can hold. Yes.
It drives me
Yeah.
nuts. That drives me nuts. And then I like hoarders, but then I get sad watching it.
Yeah. Because it's not about being lazy or anything. It really
No.
is a symptom of a mental health issue.
And then
You
a
know,
lot of times they don't even realize it, like what they're doing until
you
it's like
don't.
to that point.
If anybody's ever been in a deep depressive state, where I'm one that I can go through cycles, and you just get in a state where you're depressed, so you don't want to clean and pick up. And then the sight of the mess makes you more depressed, which then makes you even more not wanting to do it. And then you end up in a cycle.
Yeah.
And it's very normal. And unfortunately, shows like HGTV or channels, and people even on TikTok and stuff, they'll show you the best parts of their house that they've already spent hours cleaning, but the rest of it, is not realistic. So people think that everything has to be
uh,
perfect and their houses have to look like nobody lives in
yeah.
them. What's the point? What's the
Yep.
point of having a house if you don't let it look
Because it
lived
looks
in? Like,
staged.
yeah. It's like I want my stuff in a certain spot now. I used to be like that, where like it had to look like perfect because that's what I
Yep.
saw on a magazine or a TV show or whatever, but it's not functional. Might look good, but it's like I want my shit right here next to me where I can just reach it. It might not look aesthetically pleasing sitting right here, but this is functional for me and I don't
Yep.
care, you know.
Yep.
So,
It took me a long time to get to where I'm at now to being comfortable without it having to be perfect.
yeah. Oh, my dogs are screaming again. I don't know if you can hear them. I'm sorry if you can.
I heard them once. That's the first time I've ever heard them. They're good
They're getting,
doggies.
they are, but they either see another dog outside walking past the street, or I mean, sometimes a friggin' leaf just blows across the yard and they're flipping out over it,
Yeah.
So,
I'd
oh
rather
well.
be a cat owner.
Mm, I used to have cats growing up.
I did
Um,
too.
I just don't like, you know, I don't like the litter box situation.
I've
I don't
been
want to have to
blessed.
do that.
That I've been blessed with. My cats would always go outside like a dog.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
They didn't like,
See,
I
that's
had a
actually
litter
good.
box. They never used it.
Huh.
I know they never
Well,
used it because it never needed to be clean.
oh,
I'm like, oh, I win-win here.
there they go.
Like, that was nice. Win-win.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, I mean, I love animals, but I'm not an animal person. I don't like the hair.
Can you hear the dog? Should I mute it?
I don't hear them.
Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of dog here, and it's just part of having dogs.
Yeah, that I don't like. Go to a nice restaurant. You're like, look down. There's Angel hair on me. That's my dog's name,
Yeah.
Angel or Chica.
We just carry a little lint roller in your purse. They have little miniature ones. I have one in my purse.
Do they always work?
Good enough. I mean, if somebody's close enough to me to see the dog hair, um, typically it's somebody that's already been in my house anyway. So if it's a complete stranger and they have a problem with seeing dog hair in my clothes, like why?
Why
Why
do you
is it
come to
any
my
of
house?
why is it of any concern of them? I don't even know. You'll never see me again after this exchange. Like, why? I
I
have
don't know.
dogs, so
It,
dogs shed and they have hair, and that's just the way it is. So
it's me.
yeah.
I like because I have dogs. I've had my dog for 8, 9 years now. But it's like I just hate seeing it.
But you know what? Here's something a little maybe uncomfortable, but it's something that's important. So part of what we feel insecure about, like for instance, having animal hair on our clothes or how our house looks. We're insecure about it and fear judgment because we've been those people who have judged for those same things. Because we have done that to other people, that's why we are self-conscious and afraid of it.
Really?
So it's like a shadow side. Like there are parts of ourselves that we project onto other people, but it's really our own insecurity. And it's uncomfortable to look at it like that. Like, damn, girl, you've looked at somebody and be like, look at all that freaking hair. Like, you went out in public like that? Like, shit.
Really? Who
I have been
hasn't?
that person. So, or, have just judged people for things. So I'm going to be self-conscious about those things because I'm thinking, well, I've thought that about people. So I know damn well they're going to think it about me. But if you could recognize like that's just your own thing and you're putting it on them. And it's uncomfortable, but once you sit with it and be like, okay, I'm not like that anymore, or I'm doing my best to not be like that anymore. And
I think even
it's
if
not, huh?
I think even if I thought that way, like that point, but I'm always that person that is always wondering what someone else thinks. That's my problem. And that's why a lot of times I do some of the things that I do or act the way I do, because that puts me in my comfort zone of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And that I have learned through time that I have blocked that out of the fear of judgment of what other people are thinking of me in that moment of me saying or acting a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
I've came a long way from that,
Yeah.
you
And
know?
yeah. And that's part of, I just think, life in general, the journey through figuring out who you are and
Mm-hmm.
realizing that we waste so much of our time and lives trying to live someone else's life, really,
Yep.
and yeah. in the end, you end up feeling really empty and you don't know who you are, what you even like. And so, and also if you enrich yourself and like really figure out who you are and you be yourself, um,
That's why I love
in
being
the
around
end,
certain people that bring out the
yeah.
best in me.
And when you're not bringing out the best in you, it's not only harmful to you, but everyone around you who, uh, I guess what I'm trying to say is like that whole analogy of the oxygen masks that fall out of the plane, and they tell you, parents, if they have kids with them, parents, put your oxygen mask on first before you put your kids' mask on. Obviously, you think you want to put your kids' mask on first, you want them breathing first. But while you're trying to make sure that they can breathe, you're suffocating yourself and you could actually die first. So in that kind of way, you need to take care of yourself and make sure you are good
Oh yeah,
mentally and
before you can
physically.
take care of anybody else,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I
That's
kind of
a
went the long way around an easy
right.
point, but
You just wanted to freak me out even more about freaking airplanes.
no, I'm sorry.
I don't know what airplanes are, but
Aeroplanes.
a helicopter and an airplane in one, I guess. I don't know. No, because I've never been in one. I didn't even know that they had said that stuff.
Yes, that's a thing. Yep. I know.
Yeah, even more reasons I probably will not, even though I almost did. I booked a ticket. I was on my way over, I think, excuse me. I think we were leaving out of Grand Rapids, but we were going to Chattanooga because my husband was starting a new job with a trucking company. And so I was going with him to get the truck.
What happened?
I chickened out.
Oh,
I
like did you
before
get to
nope,
did you get to the airport even or no?
nope. I started to
No?
have very bad
Oh,
anxiety
there goes my,
attacks.
oh,
I think if I ever do go on a plane, I'll probably have to find somebody that I get something like a Xanny or a Valium or something from. It's like
yeah, you can
I've
take
heard
something to
I've
calm your
heard people
nerves.
like taking that stuff to calm their nerves before they get on a
Yeah,
plane. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I've only ever flown twice ever well, three times, but the first time I don't remember. I guess I was just under 2 years old the first time I ever flew. But then as an adult, only twice. And
that's when you went
uh
to Las Vegas, wasn't it?
I went to Vegas and then I went to Florida for that
I want to
cruise. That
go
doesn't count.
I want to go to Vegas one day. I
Yeah.
think that would be fun. I would probably drive,
Mm-hmm.
but that would be one hell of a drive.
You definitely would have to, yeah, you'd have to plan that out and make that into, a road trip in and of itself where plan on it taking a couple of days. You
Yes.
drive all day and then you stop somewhere and then drive all day again. But that's so many different scenes going out west from where we are. And you can take two different route like I think I've said before where I went out west with my dad. He took me to Disneyland in California. And the one route we took was south. So we went down into Texas and then cut across the desert through New Mexico and Nevada. And then on the way back, we went north and went through the Rocky Mountains in Colorado and then through the plains and stuff like that. Huh? What? What?
Oh,
What happened?
oh, nothing.
10 minutes went through the plains and just saw different types of scenery, mountains and then desert and then the plains and then the cornfields, endless. Good God, the cornfields through Indiana and Ohio and all. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, didn't like
That
that
is the
when we
most
did it.
boring. That is the most. Remember when we drove through Ohio on our way to Savannah? It was like, when is this going to end?
We
I
drove at night through the mountains of Pennsylvania.
yeah. No,
And
it was West Virginia.
was it West Virginia?
Yes, the mountains of through
Oh,
West Virginia at night, and those mountains are very ancient.
how did we even get off the highway from that? Was we avoiding
Because we
troll
thought we were
roads?
done. Yes, we were stupid, and we thought, oh, we're gonna just avoid the toll roads. So we
Right.
were spending the first half of that trip going through all these freaking hit country back roads, and the
We
hills have
navigated.
eyes kind of shit, and we're
No light. It was so dark. And we had
so
great
dark.
communication, great navigation system. Court was driving. I'm on the GPS, letting her know when there's going to be a tight curve. All right, there's going to be a tight curve coming up around this curve. Like that was great communication.
Yes.
You couldn't get any better than that.
I know. I don't what happened when I ended up making that sharp turn though, like a Dukes of Hazzard kind of
What
shit.
when you sharded?
What night? No. When I took the sharp turn, I just remember taking a sharp turn at the last minute and everybody screaming like,
Oh yeah,
ah.
well, yeah, I'd probably scream anyway because
But
we
I'll
we did
you know,
good. We
we have to talk about the way home from that trip. Not right now, but because we stopped at that Myrtle Beach trailer park and the
Myrtle
Ripley's
Manor.
Believe It Myrtle Manor.
I wanted to go
And
see that place so bad.
yes, and how I ended up toilet seat surfing. And
Oh, that was so
yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah, we'll have to talk about that
Oh,
next
yes,
time.
we will.
So
Yes, until next
anyway,
time.
until next time. We'll
Until
see
next
you
time.
guys later.
Oh, we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Oh boy, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk
Jeez.
about Myrtle Manor. I was so obsessed.